things other than infectious disease.
Okay.
Because I think that was the larger context that we understood the immune system at that time, for the most part. Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
No problem. And so, after finding this out, after this cattle experiment, Medawar, along with colleague Rupert Billingham and graduate student Leslie Brent, began experimenting with different methods of immunosuppression on mice, using spleen cells to induce chimerism in order to prevent rejection. And they met with some success, some limited success, and eventually Medawar was awarded a Nobel Prize in 1960 for all of his efforts.
Wow.
And the key take-home from all of this research that he did was that rejection was not inevitable.
Okay.
You could overcome it. So while Medawar was hard at work at untangling the mysteries of the human immune system, many surgeries were still tinkering away at transplantation, and they seemed to focus in particular on kidneys. Why the kidneys, you might ask? Well, for one, most people have two of them. So replacing one didn't seem like as much of a death sentence as something like trying to replace a liver or heart. It's almost ensuring death at that point. The other thing is that kidney disease was really common in the first half of the 20th century, with conditions like crush syndrome, thanks to all of the bombings and people trapped under the rubble in World War II, like bringing that to light. Bright's disease, acute renal failure, chronic nephritis, all of these things occurred quite frequently. And the other thing is that in these pre-antibiotic times, infections were often likely to cause lasting kidney damage. And so
I never thought about that.
Yeah. And so there was a substantial amount of focus on the kidneys and on kidney disease. And in terms of transplants,